Hey guys, I don't know if you can hear Elizabeth in the background, but this may be a choppy video at best, because she's a little fussy, I believe. So she is 20 weeks, so like 4 months and 3 weeks old, and she is beginning to teeth, I believe. I'm guessing that's what all the drooling, and she's like licking her, like she keeps going like with like her lower gums. Anyways, so that fun has begun. We are going over Friends, and I'm excited because our friends have 3 kids. One of them is, I think, a month or 2 older than Elizabeth, so it'll just be so nice to just talk to her about like what's happening and like what am I supposed to be doing, because I feel like I like didn't research. Because you do have to research, like, that stuff doesn't come naturally. Like, I don't know, like, she's teething. I don't know what to do. I gave her the little frozen things, and I don't know. And as predicted, this video became a talkover. So I started using the angled sponge brush from Younique, and I'm using the Karity Matte Palette, and I'm going into the gray, I was about to say matte, duh, it's matte, the gray color called Sinful, and I'm using that as my transition shade. So I'm just really blending that above the crease, and that's just going to be my transition shade. I really like that. It's a great cool toned neutral that is perfect for being matte, and I know I want to do a colorful color on the lid, so this just seems like the best plan. So I'm just building it up until I think I have like a good enough amount of depth. And obviously I go really far into the inner corner. You don't have to, but that is what I do. Okay, so now I'm using the same brush. Didn't clean it off. Nope. Okay, so now I'm going into that color Wicked, which is a light neon green. And then I decided to really bring that up into the crease and mesh it with the color Sinful. I actually think this is a great way to make it like a less drastic thing into the transition, you know, shade. I just think it looks nicer. Okay, and then I decided to go into Medusa, which is a dark, more like emerald green, and put that on the outer portion just to give it a little bit more dimension. Okay, and here I am using the sponge brush to do that because this is going to apply it a bit more, like a bit more pigmented, with a bit more pigment. Okay, so pretty satisfied with that plan. Just making sure, and I really, like, I've noticed when I do this, I see people do like cut creases where it's like a dramatic difference. I like it better on me when it's like this. Okay, so now I'm putting Sinful onto my lower lash line, just blending it in. That's, yeah, I know I want to probably put some green in there, but I want to start out that way. Okay, and then what I decided to do is go into Tweedy, which is exactly what you'd guess from the name. It is a like yellow. And I decided to put that in the inner corner and then sort of blend it onto the beginning of the lower lash line, and then I'm just making sure I don't have too much fallout. I did have to clean up a little bit of fallout there off camera. So just closing up, I really like it. I think the color is really nice. It's definitely bright, but not like too crazy to be out in public, you know, which sometimes my looks do. Okay, so then I'm adding a bit more Sinful just with my finger there because I felt like there wasn't enough on like the hood of my eye. It probably either got blended away or just the lighting didn't show that I was missing a bit. So now I'm going into the NYX eyeliner. This is in black. This is one of the ones where I kept looking for like some clever name, and it's just called black. Anyways, a thin line on the upper lash line just thickens up the look of the lashes. And then I also put it on the outer half of my lower lash line and then blend it in with my finger just to make it a little bit more, I don't know, subtle, not such like a drastic line as it is on the top lash line. So just blending that in, I like how that turned out, give a bit more definition to the lower lash line. Going in with my Uemura eyelash curlers, and now I'm using the Covergirl Lashblast mascara. I think there's a lot of great affordable eyelash options, whether it be false lashes or mascara, and this has been my new favorite. Okay, so then I'm going in on my lips with my typical Maybelline Gone Greige lip liner. I just put it over. I usually use like a Burt's Bees lip balm, and I'm just putting that over and just kind of blending it in, and that's going to be my full lip color. That's the extent of it, and I'll just apply the lip balm as needed. and it'll just kind of fade naturally. So there is the finished look, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon.